Your posture dictates your life. Everything that you show to the world on the outside of yourself, the way that you walk, the way that you move, the way that you interact with other people, the body language that you are displaying is a direct correlation of the mindsets that you have about the world. The ways that you feel towards certain people, towards certain things, the self-beliefs and limiting beliefs that you may have about yourself, about other people, they're all displayed with your posture, with your body language. And so this means if you think of yourself as low, and this can happen in different environments too, meaning you can think of yourself as actually pretty cool when you're home alone, chilling, there's no one else around. But when you go out to an event and there's a whole bunch of other people, or maybe when you go to work, or maybe when you go out to social gatherings and there's other people there and you start comparing yourself, then you feel this low state. What's happening when you're in this low state is you are, in your mind, thinking, I'm not good enough. These people are better. These better people. They may be better looking. They may be more social. They may be more competent, more rich. They outperform you, and you feel insecure because of that. Rightfully so. This person is higher of this. I want to be more of that, but I can't. And so you get this low sense. And all these thoughts that you have that come up, are your mindsets, how you generate your beliefs about the world, what is happening in your soul through all your experiences, right? These thoughts come from experiences. These come from, past things that have happened. Either the people you've grown up with, certain role models, certain things you've watched on social media, on TV. These are where those thoughts formulate. These are formulated thoughts. They have reasons that come from experiences, right? But these thoughts are now then going to be shown in certain environments through the body language, through the posture that you have. So when you are feeling, maybe you're going to an event and you're outclassed by everyone there and you're feeling quite low about yourself, you're going to a party or maybe somewhere and you just don't feel right in that situation, your posture will tend to shrink up. Your shoulders will tend to come in closer, your hands by their side, closer to your body. If you watch any of those catch a predator shows, either on like Vitaly, Gideon, even the OG Chris, like when the predator gets caught in the house, their posture is immediately shriveled up. It's more closed. It's more guarded. Now, they're not having these thoughts of, I'm not good enough, I'm not this. They're genuinely having thoughts of, oh shit, like I am fucked for life. But when you're having these thoughts, these people, I'm not good enough for these people are better than me, your primal brain kicks in. And the primal brain is very strong. The primal brain is the strongest thing in the world to humans and to communication. 93% of communication is subcommunication, meaning it's not even the words you say, it's how you're saying it, the tonalities, the way your body's moving, everything that's not the word by word things. So when someone does demonstrate this posture of closed offness, of this, they're having thoughts of, I'm not good enough, you may say, but this isn't the same as someone on the Catch the Predator show who's contemplating their life at that point. How does this have anything to do with life or death? It does. If you take this thought, put it back to the primal day, okay, I'm not good enough for these people are around me, that probably means that you're lower on the social hierarchy. And this is something that would happen in tribes when we were together of maybe 100 people, couple, just less than 100 people, right? 150 lower. And everyone was much connected, much more together. It was a much more social environment that depended on, that you would see these people regularly. And if you always displayed yourself as someone who is not good enough, who is not onto the level as other people, then they're going to treat you like that. People are going to treat you how you view yourself. And if you're viewing yourself like this because of past things you've experienced, people are going to start treating you like this. And then this is actually going to become true. And then because it's become true, it's going to then reinforce more. You're then going to have more of these thoughts. And all of that's going to come out into the posture where it's closed off. And if you get so far down into this, hierarchy of how people respect you, because that's genuinely what it is, it's respect. If you don't respect yourself, then people aren't going to respect you either. Then you're going to be very acceptable to being kicked out of the tribe. Kicked out, abandoned, being the one who's beaten the most, picked on the most. And this happens, you can see this social thing happen at schools. Like, to say this doesn't exist, to say that this hierarchy does not exist, you can see it at bully victims. Like, are you kidding me? You're saying bully victims don't exist? You're saying people who don't feel the most accepted at school don't exist? Like, so you cannot say that there's not a social hierarchy in certain places of people who respect certain people, right? And if you're at the bottom, you're more likely to get kicked out. And in the primal days, when it's the tribes and shit, if you got kicked out, this does equal death, because you're going to be alone in the fucking savannah, the forest, the desert, wherever the hell you are, and you're going to die to something. The human solo being is not very good by itself. It's better in these group settings where there's a whole bunch of us. And so being kicked out actually does lead to death. And so you get the same body language depending on how you feel, how far you feel down here, to the point where you could be compared in body language to someone who is getting potentially thrown in jail for a very long time and having their public name and their reputation tarnished forever, and you're having the exact same result in the body language. And the resulting thing of that is you display that body language, people then treat you as such, right? If you display this body language, people are going to treat you as such. And if you start displaying this body language, and this body language comes from people who are happy, positive, respect themselves, have joy for the world, and so they will greet people with smiles, and they will be more expressive, and they will laugh at jokes and tell more jokes and be more playful. And these are usually the people up here. They have less worry about life. They're okay being themselves. They're more confident. They have things that they don't really need anything, right? They don't need more friends. They have good friends. They don't need people who love them. They have people who love them. And so they're just very socially healthy people. And these people display the best body language. It's very friendly. It stands up for themselves. Meaning, someone down here, if you bully them, they're gonna be like, oh, I deserve being bullied. They're not gonna fight back. If you bully someone up here, they're gonna be like, I don't deserve this. I respect myself. I'm gonna stop. And they're gonna physically stop that from happening or verbally stop that from happening. And so the mindsets from a person up here versus a person down here then come out in their body language and their posture. More than their posture, their tonality, the way they speak, the way that they frame things in conversation. Maybe someone's always making themselves the butt of the joke. Whereas a confident person would maybe praise themselves sometimes. They would also be okay making fun of themselves, but they wouldn't do it every single time. And so the mindset directly influences the body language. And the body language is 93% of communication. It's not what you say, it's how you're saying it, who you are. The mindsets are who you are. All right, that has been today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.